Hey y'all, I'm back. How are you? I'm doing good. I filmed an entire process of the part 2 of this little mini junk journal to put in my journal. And I told y'all we would decorate it and use the things from my Better Not Pout collection, and I would put photos. And so I went through and explained everything and did all the fun little just random pieces from my desk or table and stamped and all the fun things. Cute little, just had so much fun. Told y'all so many things. I don't even remember what I told you. And I glued that down. And then I got to the end of it and I realized it was not recording like I thought it was. So, I ended up doing that all by myself. So, there's a quick little flip through of that. But I may do another one at a different date and for a different collection because that was fun. And I will probably send one of those out like blank and for one of my flat mail little prizes that I draw for y'all commenting, for answering the questions every day. And thank y'all for doing that. I've got to go back and finish reading some more. So I'm waiting to the end of the month and then to give everyone time if they want to watch any of the videos. And I'm trying to show more things. People have asked me to show, you know, my thoughts and my thought process and things like that. So I'm trying to get better at that instead of just doing the things. So anyways, just go check out a few because some of them have some actual fun little things in them. And then I asked a question just randomly throughout each video, and if you'll comment below, I'm going to send out just fun little flat mail pieces throughout the after I draw someone from each video who commented. So I thought I would do 8 days. I've done ahead, but I'm kind of going backwards a little on this one. This was days 7 and 8 together. And this is a funny story here about this ugly Christmas tree. But before I tell you the story, or while I tell you the story, whatever, I had made this little flip pocket out of this guest check. Look, I glued that down too. No, I didn't. I'm pulling the wrong way. So, oh, I may have glued that down. This is why you don't put things in right when you do them. No, I had gotten this idea last year from Jessica at I'm a Cool Mom, but she had done it on a larger scale, and I was trying to figure out a way to make it fit in the Traveler's Notebook, and I thought, well, why not use a guest check, because that would be cute and fun, and I could journal in the middle. So yeah, I glued that photo down, but luckily I actually have another print of that. Now this photo, I did not print another one, but I can. And this was the top of the tree because I guess I just can't take a photo and get the whole thing in it for some reason. Don't know why, because it's not that big. But look, see, y'all learn from my mistakes. When you glue pockets down, you don't put your photos in until it's dry. Anyways, I won't do that to y'all. Well, actually, it'll be dry by the time it gets to you in the mail, so so I'll get that unstuck. But so I just took a picture of some of my favorite ornaments. This was some vintage ornaments I had picked up at an estate sale this summer That's like one of those silk wrapped ones. And Santa and Mrs. Claus kissing. And then I had gotten several new in the box, well, stored in their box of these Victorian type ones. And then I love these. I need to wipe that photo off. And with the Canon selfie, like, you can wet it on the outside. Like, I can take a baby wipe and it doesn't, water doesn't affect it. And then there's a green one. That's my favorite color of green. So there's that one. So anyways, on the inside, it was my daughter and her boyfriend trying to fix this hideous tree. And it was the top of the tree, the big bow and stuff on this photo that I can't get out. So I'm going to show y'all how to do this. But this one I'll be sending off and make a couple more in one of the drawings. So I do not measure things, y'all know this, unless I just have to. But these are approximately like 3-ish, 3.5 by 3.5-ish. I do remember that. So I'm trying to make things like winter themed, so not just Christmas, so you can use them in your Christmas journal if you choose to, or you can just use them in your winter journaling. So there's that one. Let's see. It's right on the line there. Let's see. And then there's that one. Oh, let's see. 3 is right there. So see, I'm doing that all kinds of wrong. There's 3.5. I bet I didn't do that one at 3.5. Okay, so we've got those cut depending on the size your journal is. This is a traveler's notebook size, but if you're doing a full size, you can do a larger scale of this. But all I did was I have these 2x3 size photos is what I was using to put in mine, but you don't have to put photos in yours. You can put a cute little embellishment or you know, like something like this, you know, cut out down in there, like little tags, you know, whatever you choose. It doesn't have to be a picture. But what I did was I used my circle punch. And so I punched out kind of to the far left for the top one, and then kind of to the further right for the bottom one. Let's see. And then I'll just fold it over. Look, I'm already forgetting what I did. Fold it over and then do this one. Fold it over. And I did it all backwards and like put it on and then realized I needed to cover the back. Oh, I ended up covering the back because I wanted to put a photo down over it. So, let's take another sheet of cardstock and cut it down. fit over the back of each one. We'll say right at 3. That still may be a little too big. Yeah. See, that's how I measure. I'm like, oh, it's too big. Let's cut it smaller. I could not be a quilter. I'd be in trouble. I'd be in big trouble. Okay. And when it's not even like that, you just cut it till it is. This is why my daughter is wrapping the presents for me, and my husband and son usually do, and then I just decorate the packages. Okay, so in order to make it a little pocket, look, y'all are probably cringing, those of you who like to measure things. You're like, no. Okay. And of course I inked the edges on these. We'll do a fun red. You could use this for Valentine's Day. That would be fun. My my guest check was avocado dyed, but I'm going to use a mint green one for this one. I like this candied apple, but I want that festive berries. I think it has more of a pinkish hue, maybe. Or it may be a deeper. It has a different tone. Like I tend to not buy so many of those because I'm like, oh, I could just use that or that. But then I see other people use it. I'm like, oh, well, maybe that is a different color. Okay. So, take your glue. And then we're just going to glue around the outside edge. Oh, I glued down through the inside yesterday. That's probably why. Yeah, that's why. That sounds good. Instead of I just put it in there well, that probably is what I did. Oh, I did. So you could tuck it in, and I left that one open. Look, I already glued the wrong end for y'all. It's okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix it before I send it. So, you do just want to glue 3 sides, Jeannie? Okay. So, we're going to glue 3 sides here. Oh, y'all saw me hesitate. I was thinking, what am I doing wrong? What I did was I did up on the other and out. I should have left the outside open, not the inside. Obviously. So the top of this is open. So I'm going to take my little circle punch, or you can just, you know, not punch it. I did this one, and then I did it the side of that one. So just a little bit. So you'll know that it has a stuck photo down in there. And then I think I used double-sided tape actually on mine right here, but we'll glue it. So there's that one. And then I'm not going to glue this one because I'm going to fix it. So before I mail it, y'all be able to put your own photo in it. But so this is how it looks. And then you can put, you know, whatever you want down in there. And then you open it up, put another whatever here, photo or right, and then right in the middle. Okay, so let's get started on this day. So let's see. Okay, so we always go and, you know, to a Christmas tree farm around us and cut down a Christmas tree. That's just what we've done since our kids were little. I think last year, just because of health reasons, I didn't. It was last minute, and we just put up one that my daughter had. But anyways, so we do love a real tree. And if it's going to be an artificial tree, I want it to look real. Well, that said, let's just say my husband, I had told him I wanted a flocked tree, and that when I had grandbabies one day, or, you know, whatever, that we would, you know, decorate the flocked one maybe in a theme or something, and we'd have the real one, you know, for the family, you know, whatever upstairs. So anyways, so the one that I sent him a photo of a million times and thought he forgot about, so I'd given up on it. I'm like, it's okay, you know, because my kids wanted a real one anyway. But I usually put it up so early, it dries out. So I thought, well, I'm going to, you know, maybe try. I'm just going to go ahead, you know, those look so pretty. So I'm asleep, and he comes in there one morning and he says, they're out of stock of the tree you want, but they have this one that's not pre-lit, but it's taller. Would that be okay with you? And I'm like, I'm still asleep, and I'm like, yeah, I guess. I said, yeah, obviously. And so then I woke up and I said, did you order me a tree? And he said, yes, I sure did. This was the day after Thanksgiving. And so I was shocked that he had remembered and he had ordered me a tree, y'all. I was so excited. Like, that meant so much to me. And so it was supposed to be from Walmart. Well, it never came. And I thought he was like telling me a story. I'm like, why are you lying to me about the tree? He's like, I'm not. And he showed me, you know, the date, 26. And anyway, so 2 weeks later, like on the 8th, he calls and he's like, I have an email. I got an email. The tree has arrived. The tree has arrived. I'm like, yay, okay, you know, and I'm not supposed to ever lift over 25 pounds, so I was like, well, I have to wait, you know, until my daughter, until she gets off work and comes in. He's like, all right, well, okay, well, I'll see you later. So we were so excited, and called my daughter that's married this year and text her and her husband, y'all want to help decorate? We're decorating tonight. And they were like, can we do it tomorrow night? We have worship practice tonight. And I was like, yeah, that'll be fun. So we planned that we would just decorate it the next night, but it was here, and we were all excited. This little tag come in the collection. So, so my daughter and her boyfriend come in, and my youngest daughter, they have been gone somewhere, and they come in, and they're just dying laughing, and I'm like, what's so funny? And they're like, is this your tree? And I'm like, I guess. And they have this box. I don't have the photo of me leaning over it, but it wasn't even 3 feet tall. It was so short, this box. So we were laughing because I could have carried the box up. Like, I could have gotten the box up here all day long. So they started putting this tree that's supposed to be, you know, this white, luscious, flocked tree together. And it was this tree that he had ordered. Well, of course, he's like, this is the tree I ordered. What's wrong with this tree? Of course, it doesn't even look this full. But I was like, everything's wrong with this tree. Like, there's nothing like this. There's nothing, I mean, there's nothing wrong if you have this tree, but this does not look like the tree that I had, you know, nothing like the tree that I showed him. So this is my daughter and her boyfriend just dying laughing, trying to fluff this tree. Look at, just look at this tree. The tree was almost a blue hue. It wasn't even green. And it wasn't, their idea of flocked was just little tips of something-ish. They were laughing because every time they would touch one of these little sprigs, it would just bounce. I mean, just the tree would bounce like a rubber ball. And he kept laughing, her boyfriend. It was the funniest thing, like, ever. So we FaceTime my daughter, my oldest daughter, and we knew my son, my almost 19-year-old son, he is so sentimental about things, and he wants, you know, a real tree. He wants everything like it always is. He does not like change. And so he, so we're like FaceTiming my mother-in-law and everybody. And we're just all just having a good old time about this tree. So everybody's like, please record Connor when he comes in, because, you know, this is going to be great, you know, because he's just going to be mad, you know, my son. So we set, my daughter sets my phone up to where, oh, see, I did this backwards too, y'all. I was going to glue it to where it come out that way. Look, that's why I don't need to be talking while I'm doing stuff, because I'm too clueless. Oh, no, I didn't. I did it right. Let's see. Yay, I did it right, y'all. So anyways, so my daughter sets my phone up to where it's hidden, and he walks in, and he sees this tree, and he's like bouncing the branches on it. And you hear him like say, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So he goes in the kitchen to the refrigerator, and he's like, that just makes me so mad. That's not really the word he used, but he was mad. And so then he'd come back towards my bedroom where he thought I was, and I wasn't, and we just, no, I actually was when he come in, and we just busted out laughing. And he's like, why'd y'all do that? I'm like, well, I didn't order it on purpose. Like, help me, let's get a real tree, help me. Well, so then we film my husband coming in. He goes straight to my to my bedroom too, and it's funny because I never see them, you know, on hidden cameras. I'm like, why are they always coming to me? Like, how am I gonna fix it? So, and yet he comes up the stairs. Our Luna's like upstairs, and so he's like, did I order a Charlie Brown Christmas tree? Now, if it was one of those cute that I see, like a lot of YouTubers like have that are really the cute, you know, $300 Charlie Brown Christmas looking trees, now that would be different. Anyway, so, but he just laughed. He was like, oh, well, it'll work for this year, and we'll laugh about it. And I said, next year it will be out on the porch with lights on it, and that's it. But I begged him for, let's just go get a reel and put that on the porch. But so anyway, so then the next night when everyone could come over, and we all, after my husband fluffed it that night, it started looking better. But the funny thing was, every and this is how we all look. This was our reaction. So this is why I'm using this Santa photo, because that's just great. So we all agreed that it was just funny that every time he would leave and then come back, it's like it got worse and worse. Like you would forget how bad and ugly the tree was. And then you would come back in the living room, you'd be like, oh man, I forgot how ugly that was. But then after my daughter and then my other daughter's best friend came, and they started really, my youngest daughter, my oldest daughter's best friend, they started really decorating and putting on just tons and tons of ribbon and all the large ornaments they could find. It really turned out, now it's beautiful, and they're lit up because lights are just beautiful. I don't care where they are in your house. Lights are just so pretty. But she's still laughing as she's trying to fix this. But I took all of their photo, my oldest daughter, her best friend, my youngest daughter and her boyfriend by the tree. So, and then I had cooked chili that night, and then my daughter was supposed to be making cookies because her and her daddy are the ones who bake, but she put them all on, I don't know what she was doing. It was just the most chaotic, crazy, funny night. This is my reaction. No makeup, just someone taking my picture, like really. That's my son-in-law. My daughter's boyfriend. So, yeah. So we're going to put these all down in here. So we have the flip and some of my favorite ornaments. And these aren't my, I have favorite ornaments from my kids growing up, but these are the ones I had gotten this year. And I'm going to write about it, definitely. And I glued this in a little pocket because I would like to keep this somehow if it'll fit. But there's other pockets. After this and one more, another just little quick process, I'm going to tear out, I think, a few of the pages or leave them just in case I want to write in them. And I'm going to move on to another journal for the last 12 days because there's just too many photos, and I'm actually taking way less photos than I used to take, but they still just filled up. So this old Christmas tree was just, I had used part of it, I guess, on another page, and I wanted to keep that poem because I remember saving it in another spread, but I covered up the other side. And then here's Santa's reaction. And mine. That'll be cute there. Let's put some of this, this trim that came in the collection. I'm going to put it up here at the top. Let's see. I already get a piece of the ribbon from the tree. Or to cut a branch of that tree off. I love these little vintage Santa images. They're so cute. And I hate covering up the other side, but I used to wouldn't have, but now I'm like, you know what? Another book will come along another day. I've done a couple of processes off camera because I'm trying to really, get it. I know a lot of people don't really want to see Christmas too much anymore, and some do, so I'm trying to get them all done where it'll be completed and I'll just do a flip through. So there's that, and I can journal there. And this tag came in the collection. Might use that. Let's see. I could use this folded part for some. This was a vintage. Look, that's how bad that tree was. This was a little vintage. It's like probably 5 or 6 inches or so ornament that's cardboard that I had gotten when I had ordered this book, and it was like a whole little pack of stuff. I did an unboxing like a couple months ago of Abby's vintage shop. So let's see. Let's put this, the ugly version, up here. And then I took photos of different angles, but the top is beautiful and I didn't even catch it. So, oh, I could do a waterfall here. I don't know how long the video will be if I do a waterfall. I hate to say I'll do a part 2 because I said that with that little booklet. And then that happened. Let's see. Well, let's see. I want to use this size paper. I meant this color. Then I could cut some of the tree. I guess I have to. Let's see. If I remember how to do this. So we'll put this one on the bottom because I would rather open it up and see this tree. Oh goodness. So the question today, to leave a comment below, is, let's see. Do you prefer an artificial tree or a real tree? And or if so, do you go and like cut one down at a tree farm, or what, do you go to Lowe's or somewhere like that and get it, or do you just have a tree that you use every year? I have several little trees that are artificial around, like I have like a cookie cutter tree, and I usually do a little red truck tree, and then a random something in my bathroom, and then my daughter does one in her room. But I didn't do all the trees. I did the cookie cutter one this year, and then I just kept a couple plain and a crock, you know, kind of thing. So there's that one. And then let's see. I'll put my daughter. I need to be using double-sided tape so I don't glue everything to everything. Now we'll do this one. So Let's see how many photos. Oh, I should have done this one at least with it fluffed with everybody, but that's okay. Okay. I'm gonna use the double-sided tape because y'all know I'm gonna glue something down. Let's see. I don't measure these either. I just kind of guesstimate with these. That's just too funny. So I kind of wonder if y'all are even really interested in December Daily anymore. Or I'm trying to mix some things in, like journal flip-throughs. I posted a video before this, or it will be right after, of just the last like 4 journals I have left from the year. At a really good deal, so it's like just a 2-day sale. If y'all want to check that out, but I'm trying to mix things up, like I made some fun little shaker embellishments that I was going to do for some of the giveaway mail, and I wondered if maybe y'all wanted to see that. Well, you probably will, because I might actually do that because I'm using one in my journal. And I'll probably ink up these edges off camera. And then, I don't have another one this size. That color. How many of you try to cut things and then you're like, it's not straight, and then you end up... I grab my scissors a lot, just out of habit, I guess. Like a scrapbooking habit, I guess. Look, that's a little crooked. Maybe I should have done the glue. I can put some lace or something. Let's see. All these food pictures, I don't guess they'll fit on here. I might have to stick them in a pocket, or just off camera figure it out how I'm going to do those. And my daughter's best friend here, she was the only one excited with me about the vintage ornaments. Like, she was like, these are really old. Like, these ones, look at these are beautiful. let's put this one here and this one here. And I was like, thank you. Like, I'm so glad you're excited with me because I think my kids are so tired of my junk. They look at it as junk, which my youngest daughter, she appreciates things, but she doesn't, you know, she's just kind of at this point like, Mama, it depends on her mood. Some days she's like, oh, that is pretty. But usually her initial reaction is, yeah, that's cute. But then later she'll be like, Mama, that really is cute. Or she'll say, oh, yeah, that's cute. And then she'll go, oh, wait, that really is cute. And then I'll see it like in her room later. So, yeah, there's that. And we have one of the tree. Yeah, that's everyone hanging out, eating and such. In that little mini book that I showed at the first, I put random photos that kind of just didn't have a place. There were only a couple of or something, but I could do that with these, but... It was my son-in-law's birthday yesterday. Oh, I need to get a birthday pictures. Oh, he come by. I didn't even take. I need to get them to send me one. Look, my youngest and I went to finish up Christmas shopping. When she got off work, and I just totally did. I was photographing that for the document, and I just didn't even think. And that's gonna bum me because that's a different size. So, we'll just do her making these cookies that look like biscuits. And I had already decorated the coffee bar, which I'm gonna do a page of that, but all that kind of stuff. Laid cookie cutters out. I mean, they're all over the kitchen. They're so cute everywhere. And she's my little baker, but no, she just put them in a... I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I can't complain. She made them. But, you know, I was wanting them to make, like, you know, Christmas cookies in my head. The most Christmassy it got was the sprinkles when I was like, here, put some sprinkles. And then I already have one of the trees, so these are just kind of extra. Oh, here, I'll just stick me sticking out my tongue over this pocket. Or over here, because I mean, you don't have to see my eating bowl of chili. I guess I was just showing that I had made chili that day, and that's what everybody was eating. I actually cooked. So I had to show it. That's funny. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, I could do that in this tag. That would be cute. I could tuck it down in that tag. So I'm just going to glue one side and then glue my photo down in where I can't get it out. Oh. Oh, I could have put it right there. So when that glue dries, that'll go right there. I'm not going to do it this time. And then I'll put Santa, that vintage Santa ornament right there. Because that really shows how bad that tree is in that photo. Yep, I'm gonna have to narrow down this little album and make it, do the rest in a smaller album. Her picture may fit better, even though she's already on there. I'll just go ahead and cut my head off in a minute. I probably glued it too much. I could just glue my photo down and write on this to distract from it. That's what I'll do. I'll make it look like it's tucked, but it's really not. Just trick everybody. Then I'll leave that so I'll remember to put that. So I need to put the day. So this was 8 and 9. And I need to ink these edges. I'll do off camera or put something. So I need to, oh, I can put the date here. Or the days. Let's see. 8 and 9. I was thinking, do I want to just stamp it? Or do a little ornament? I have these brads. Could stamp it. I think I'll just do these little, because hey, I mean the book's chunky enough. Why not make it more chunky? Look, these are falling off. I've had these forever. That was the little apostrophes. I lost the apostrophes. I'm losing the apostrophes. Okay, glitter or black? Guess we'll go with the black. But I like the glitter. It's Christmas. Let's see. We'll do an and in the glitter. And then we'll do in the black. Now look at that. There's not even numbers. Or am I just looking over them? There's not any numbers. There's not. But I have some more little ones that are white. Oh, I should have done black and white because the tree has the black and white ribbon. It was supposed to be kind of a Victorian vintagey style, but I had to do the black and white ribbon because that's the only ribbon I had a plethora of and that would cover up all the mess. So we'll do the and sign in the black, and we'll do eight, and 9. So Thursdays 8 and 9 that I've had laying here to do for days. And there's 10. I did that day 10 off camera. And did some of my decor. I put some vintage ornaments in a gumball machine. I got that idea from Uniquely. Ella had done buttons in hers. So I thought, well, I'm going to put those ornaments. So, oh, and I did a flip up and flip down to journal in there. So anyways, thank y'all so much for hanging out. It's probably been like an hour. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell where you'll be notified when I upload a video. go check out and see if you want one of the journals that's available. And yeah, I can't think. So I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.